Gobble gang, what's up? This might be just a real low key one. I don't know what I'm trying to do today. We'll see. I don't know. I've recorded a couple of these where it's just like me walking around in silence and confusion. So we'll see if that trend continues today. How is everyone? Start with the formalities. How are you doing? I hope you are well. I hope things are going really good for you today. I hope you get some news that you wanted to see or hear, whatever. I gotta finish editing. I'm like hanging on by the skin of my teeth when it comes to editing videos for the channel. If I could make like 3 or 4 videos instead of just 2, like that'll be a lot easier. I'm trying to figure out what to do now. Like what's my daily thing that I'm doing? I don't know. I'm so lost without physical projects to fucking work on. But what I need to do, I know what I need to do is get back to fucking 3D modeling. I just haven't opened Blender in like a month, which is like really disappointing, honestly. I have been working on stuff. I've been like futzing around with the audio on some of my like chicory videos, just trying to get like them sounding better, which is cool. I'm working with QWERTYcast, which you should go check out their Twitch channel. Like QWERTY, like the top row of the keyboard, and then cast, like podcast. They're doing a Outer Wilds movie short film, and I offered to do some voices as an illustrious voice actor I am. It's a fun project with my friends. You should check it out. Yeah, trying to fix my audio up. I've been doing I made thumbnails recently. I don't know, we're just sort of swinging into the groove, right? Like really just sort of getting into a rhythm again. Can I get 4 farming contracts in one go? Snake grass, let's go! I'm gonna stay inside today. I don't want to go outside. It's too fucking hot. Yesterday I was out and it was like 107 degrees or something, like with the humidity and everything. And I got a little bit of heat stroke. I'd been out skateboarding, and then I came in and ate a bunch, and then I went back out. White lilies, okay. And I went back out and I finished up my dresser. I ran out of spray paint. And then I came back in and I recorded. You could tell in the recording if I put it in there, but like I like didn't talk at all. I was so exhausted. I just felt sick. I was tired. Yeah, so make sure you stay hydrated and make sure you stay out of the sun for sure, because it's no joke, man. It'll sneak up on you. I actually don't mind being in the sun a lot, but like there's just a limit, right? Like I was drinking water and hydrating, but like that was too much. Couldn't do it. I want to go to the driving range. I bought some golf clubs, and like a couple of my friends have been like, yo, let's go to the driving range. I'm like, yes, fucking let's do it. It's fun. I enjoy it a lot. I don't know. We'll see. I would like to get into golf, and I'd like to get into it like maybe when I turn 30, I'll start golfing, you know what I mean? Cuz like you can do it forever. You can golf until you literally die on the course. So just have something to do. I mean, it's fun, right? It's like relaxing and nice to like have a day and just fucking go golfing or whatever. I mean, every fucking professional athlete does it in their off time, so like it must be pretty fun. I don't know. I have no illusions of being like great at it, right? Like I'm not trying to be fucking Rory McIlroy or whatever. You know, I just want to have some fun, drink some beers, get out in the sun and walk around a little bit and hit some shit. I bought some like practice balls to like practice like, you know, just your swing with or whatever. And like just launched them into the woods. I was like, fuck. It was like literally like the second swing I made like nice contact with it, and I was like, nice, and then it just flew immediately into the woods. I was like, well, that one's gone. But you know, you do what you can, and I don't know. I got that from the thrift store. It was like $1, so I don't even care, honestly. I got a lot of cool stuff from the thrift store recently. I got some like furniture. I got this cool couch for the deck that the pillows smelled fucking terrible, so I had to wash them and then they molded because I fucking left them in the dryer and they didn't dry all the way because they're like feather pillows. So that sucked. So I had to buy like mold control, like mold spray, which worked perfectly and is really good. And I recommend if you ever have mold problems. I fixed my fucking hockey gear with it. Although I gotta like do it again because it's not quite like clean yet. I don't know. We'll see. It's too hot to play fucking hockey. The people I play hockey with were like, "Oh, are you trying to play hockey?" And I was like, "Maybe, could be fun, but like I play goalie, and it's too fucking hot. I would die. I would actually die. I've already almost passed out from playing hockey because it was too hot. So I like, no, thank you, no, thank you. I'll try to learn ice hockey, and I've been saying that for a couple of years now, but you know, we'll see. I actually bought some skates yesterday. Like a visor for my helmet and stuff like that. I was looking for like pads and stuff, but they didn't have any, which was kind of a bummer. But oh well, no big. It was cheap, so I'll take it. Anyway, not that I like fucking need good skates, but it's always nice to know you're getting a good deal, I guess. I don't know. I want to learn how to ice skate because ice skating's cool. I like kind of know how to ice skate. I can ice skate. I just can't do it very well. I definitely can't skate well enough to play hockey, which I would like to do because ice hockey is really fucking fun. It's just expensive is the only problem. But there's a place near my house. It's like 20 minutes away. There's like an ice rink, so I'll go do that and like. I don't know. It'll be fun. I want to learn how to skate a little bit. Maybe invite my friend to go like skating or whatever. And like one of my coworkers played hockey in high school and college, so like I'll get him to help me. I can teach you how to skate or whatever, and it'll be cool. I just been getting like a lot of stuff. I've been spending so much money. It's not good. Not that like I'm not spending like crazy. I'm not buying like big things. I'm buying like a bunch of little shit, which is fine. Not great. Probably shouldn't spend that much money. I should. Well, that's not true. I should be saving money, right? Is what I should be doing, but I don't ever. That's right. My fiance does. She saves. She's got like a lot of savings, which is good because she's the responsible one. I bought her Katya. Katya's a drag queen, and we watch her and Trixie Mattel's show on YouTube, which is funny. You should check it out. But I like bought her a shirt, and she like went to this reptile convention yesterday, and like mad people were like, "Oh my god, I love that shirt." She was like, "Oh, thank you, my fiance got it." And so she was real happy. I like surprised her with it. I was just like an impulse buy. I was just like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'll buy a shirt." I don't know why. I was like, "Fucking yeah, okay." It was cool. I got a little pin too. But like shit like that, you know what I mean? Like I'll just drop like $10, $15 like every other day. And that adds up a lot. That adds up a whole lot. So I need to stop doing that. I'm getting to the point where like, I mean, like we're like pretty we're like pretty comfortable. Like I'm not making a fuck ton of money, right? But like we're like we could pay all our bills and we got some spending money, so I spend it. So I don't know. I really want to hear back from my work. I want to hear back from anything. I've been applying to a lot of jobs that haven't heard anything from anyone, which is always a bummer. But it's not like. I know that like it just takes time, right? Like, and that's suck. That's the suck. It'll fix itself. It'll happen. Everything happens in time. You know, can't stress too bad about it. I mean, I can, but that's not gonna help me at all. So I don't. And a lot of people in my life can't quite grasp that yet. They feel like I'm not trying, and it's like, no, I just like don't need to fucking stress because. It's either gonna happen or it isn't, right? Like, as long as I'm doing shit, right? Like, as long as I am moving in a direction, shit'll figure itself out, right? Something will happen eventually, as long as I keep doing something, right? If I do nothing, which is a thing that I could do nothing, which in some situations I feel like is the proper thing to do, right? Like, it is acceptable to just not do anything. and like hold like wait for the storm to blow over, and then like sometimes things just work out, right? You can't do that all the time, but like you gotta trust your gut, right? You gotta do what you want to do, right? And if it doesn't work out, then you fucking can figure it out later. Like life is not so strict that like you can't fix, right? Like the human body can go through a lot of stress before it breaks, which isn't good, right? Like it's not necessarily good, right? But like you're a lot tougher than you think is what I'm saying, right? Like you can get through a lot more than you necessarily might have ever in your life so far. And like this is so like this is like a little real talk here. You know what I mean? Because like I've been through some shit and I got through it and it worked out. And but like in what seemed like what was a hopeless situation, I said, fuck it, what do I have to lose, right? And then like made a decision that changed my life for the infinitely better, which anyone can do, right? And like hopefully in your situation or whatever, it isn't that dramatic, right? Like hopefully this isn't a life, a life or death situation, because like for the most part, like in all honesty, like you got to think about what decisions you're making that are putting yourself in a life or death situation, right? If that's the case, then like you should maybe you got bigger problems than like whatever, right? But in terms of like, oh, what am I gonna do for a job, or what am I gonna do for money, or what am I gonna do for should I move, or like where do I go to school, or you know what I mean, like all of this stuff, you got multiple swings of the bat, you know what I mean? It's not full count bottom of the ninth, right? We are top of the lineup, maybe not even top of the lineup, right? Maybe you're in the fourth inning or whatever, right? But you still got you are every player. You get both top and bottom swings at the bat all the time. So like, and there's no scoring. So it's always going to go into extra innings until you die. That's the final out. That's a baseball metaphor. So, I mean, like, I don't know. You can make a decision, right? And it might mean that like, you got to fucking struggle a little bit. And it helps so much, right? Like a lot of this is in relation to the idea that you've got a support system, be it a family, a loved one, friends, a patron. I don't know. Maybe you've got like a sugar daddy, which like, that's sick. Do that. You got to keep yourself alive. That's one. You got to do what you can to stay alive. And whatever it takes is fine by me. You can do whatever you need to, right? Like I've got no qualms with anyone doing anything they need to fucking feed themselves. If you've got the luxury and are just sort of like, well, I could do this or I could do this, right? Like you can fucking go with your gut. Do what you want. Make a choice and go with it. Dive in head first, and if it doesn't work out, fucking do something else. It's okay. You can do that. Like, oh, well, like, I don't know, like, I might not make as much money at this job, or like, I like, for me, like, it was like with COVID, right? It was like, well, I could wait, because I feel like eventually I'll be in a better place where I am, right? And like, the uncertainty there was like, oh, well, I could get laid off at any moment. At any moment, I could just lose this job, and all of this, my whole plan would be upheaved. My whole plan would be in upheaval, which would suck, right? But like, that shit's the fucking case, like any day of the week with anything, right? Like any day, your life can change like that, and like the best laid plans, right? Now you can fucking stress about that all the time, or you can kind of like go with the flow, right? And like, it's good to have a plan. It's good to stick to it, right? But like, if it doesn't work out for you, then you can change it, right? Like you could go do something else, right? And like sometimes you got to know when to like quit and when to like, well, I don't even think that's fucking fair to say. Like I think if you want something bad enough, like you can try. You just might not be successful at it, and you might just not be lucky enough, right? Like, and like that's up to you to decide whether it's worth doing or not, right? Like if you want to act, if you want to be an actor, and you want to be on fucking Broadway, and you want to sing your fucking heart out and do your little dance, you can try your entire life, right? And like, as long as you can afford to keep yourself alive in New York City, then like, go for it, right? But that's the thing. So like, oh, well, I can't afford, I'm not making it on Broadway, and I can't live in New York City anymore. What do I do? Well, you can move away to somewhere smaller and try to get a smaller acting gig, or you can get a different job and try to continue to live in New York City, right? Like, those are your two options. Or you can fucking, well, I'm okay eating 1 egg sandwich a day, and I'm, but I feel like I'm really close, right? Like, you could do that, right? Those are all your decisions. But, like, you just have to, and then if you move somewhere else and try doing theater, then, like, cool. Maybe you really enjoy that, right? Like, maybe you move to Pittsburgh and fucking really like doing public theater there, and, like, you're really good at it there, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Like, that is successful, right? If that's what a success is in your eye. If not, then you gotta work harder, right? And then sometimes, like, it just don't happen. Sorry. I mean, there's only so many roles on Broadway, right? And, like, that sucks. But that's, quitting isn't necessarily the same as failing. And I really, truly think you only fail if you don't try at something. Like, if you really don't... And like, even that is up for debate. I don't think you ever can fail at something in life unless you, like, purposefully sabotage yourself, right? But which, again, a caveat is like, well, I don't want to be doing this, right? Like, if it's like, oh, well, I'm acting, right? But I hate acting and I don't want to act, so I'm gonna fucking flub all these lines and do this shit, then, like, good, that's fine, do that, right? But, like, you're not a failure for doing that, right? You're just succeeding at doing something different. Like, quitting doesn't make you a failure. It just means that you're realizing that it's not working for you at this time, and that's fine. So I don't know. So like, do your shit. Dive, like, that's what I tell myself this a lot, because, like, this is what I did with writing, right? And this is what I do with editing, and this is what I do with streaming, and this is what I do with graphics and 3D and stuff like that, right? Like, it's like, I feel the worst when it's like, oh, well, I'm not doing enough, right? Like, I'm not making anything, right? Like with 3D, like, I haven't been doing it, so, like, I feel bad. I feel like I'm failing at that, and that's because, like, I'm not successful to myself, right? Success to me right now is opening the program and making a thing. Whatever it is, as long as I do it, that's success for me. And, like, I can keep doing that as long as I need to until I don't feel successful at it anymore, and then I'll do something else, right? So, like, as long as I'm trying, as long as I'm moving in a direction with it, I'm not failing. It'll work out. Everything will work out. This is what I say to people, and they get upset at me because it's like, well, that's wrong. The world doesn't work like that, right? If you can control something, then you can control it, and you don't need to stress about it. And if you can't control something, it's out of your control. So don't fucking stress about it, right? Like, and, like, obviously, like, oh, well, that's fucking Mr. Zen over here, right? But, like, that's the truth. Like, it's hard to do that. It's hard to not stress about things. But, like, if you are in the position to change it, then do it. And that can be hard and that can be stressful. But, like, you're doing it, right? So you're making a choice. And if you can't, if it's like, oh, I just have to wait for this fucking job to call me back, then don't worry about it, man. Like, they'll call you back or they won't. Like, easy peasy, simple as that. So, I don't know, be successful to you and treat yourself right and fucking, be happy with your decisions. Don't regret things. Don't even regret, like, simple things, like spending $15 on a shirt for someone you love. You know what I mean? Just, like, enjoy yourself now, because at any time you might not be enjoying yourself. And that's all I gotta really say about that. Oh, it's bingo. I forgot. It's bingo with Nine Rains Clan Chat. I forgot to sign up. Good. I can take a bingo off. That's okay. The bingo's hard because people just grind it constantly, and, like, I usually get stuck with, like, a task that I don't want to do, or I'm unlucky on. Like, I'll do something where it's like, oh, get 20 million XP. It's like, okay, well, I can AFK that, so I'll do that. And then I'd miss out on all the cool raids. And it's like, oh, well, okay. Bingo's cool. I like the community stuff. Actually, I might try to play that Back for Blood beta. That just came out, and I know, like, a couple of my friends have been playing that, so I'm going to make an announcement right now. Yeah, this Back for Blood is like a Left 4 Dead not reimagining, but like a spiritual successor, I think. I actually don't know who's making it. It might actually be some of the team that worked on it. Are like making another one, which is cool. Left 4 Dead is fucking such a good game, so very fun, so very good. I'm glad it's coming back. I think it's an appropriate amount of time has passed since Left 4 Dead 2. Man, you remember when people were getting all fucking sad that Left 4 Dead 2 came out because they were like, oh, they didn't update Left 4 Dead 1 enough or whatever. They like boycotted it, and everyone was like, okay, you could do that. They just made a game, dog, whatever. It'll be free to play in like a year anyway, chill. And it was good. It's a good game. I played the shit out of it. I played the shit out of Left 4 Dead. My mom sent me a BuzzFeed article. I should call my dad today. I should probably call my dad. My dad. I know what I'm gonna do. I got my plan for today. I'm gonna exercise. I gotta do my. I'm gonna clean out the shelves and put that together and put all my clothes away. And that's it. That's all I'm doing today. Gotta charge the phone with this hilariously long phone cable. Avast there. Shut up, bitch. Get the fuck out my face. I hate you. Oh, Clue's Nest. No, I didn't want to do that. No, come here. No, come here. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. I'm gonna miss him. Oh, okay, I got him. 148. Whew. Ooh, I'm getting close to a level up. Maybe I should grind that out. Oh, no. I just realized that my screen's probably been off for like, I don't know how long. Fuck. Oh, that's a bummer. Hopefully it was just the herbivores that I didn't get. Grum, come here. Grum, come here. Grum, come here. Yay, Grum. Yay, Grum. Yay, Grum. Yay, Grum. Oh, little boy. Little boy. I love Grum. Well, fuck. Didn't get it. Ripperino to our daily Reno. Our daily XP. Here we are today. Of all days. We're at 33,829,330 farm experience points. We're 1.25 mil away from another level. Crazy. We didn't get Tree Man. No Groot. Our computer did crash, which kind of sucked. But, yeah. Them's the brakes. No, not you. You. There we go. And, we didn't get them. But maybe tomorrow.